All right, let's begin our journey into relaxation right now. It will just be a few moments before we begin tonight's sleep story. Find that perfectly comfortable position, allowing your body to rest completely, feeling the pleasant weight of the blankets. And I'm going to count down from 10 down to 1. And as I count, just allow yourself to let go more and more. 10. Feel the support of the bed beneath you or whatever surface you're resting on tonight. And beneath all of that, feel the support of the earth. Feel that gentle pull of gravity, a deep connection holding you safely, a continuous support, an unwavering support that comes from our home. And as you become aware of that solid support, see if you can release just a little bit more, trusting in that support and just letting go a little bit more. 9. Become aware of your body right now. Where are you still holding on? Where do you feel that tension? Perhaps it's in your toes or your feet. Perhaps it's in your legs or your shoulders. Maybe you're holding it in your chest. Or maybe, like me, you're holding too much tension in your face or in your jaw. And as you lie here now, as you become aware of this tension or this holding, just notice the release that comes from that awareness, just allowing those muscles to soften and to let go right now. 8. You are safe. Just allow my voice to be your companion tonight, a gentle guide, and know that my voice will only guide you to places of safety and peace. See if you can find peace in that. See if you can find trust. See if you can notice that when we feel safe, we can become curious about the wonders, and we can feel a little warmth in our hearts as we drift ever closer to sleep. 7. The day is done. What has passed, and what is to come will come. Whatever thoughts arrive for you tonight, just notice them as what they are, just thoughts. They are a part of the mind, but they are not you. You don't need to follow them. And so, if and when they arrive, and they will, just let them float by right now, like leaves on a quiet stream, or like clouds drifting across a vast starry sky. 6. This is your moment. This is your time just for you to rest. Just let that allow you to settle in right now, to feel the comfort and the simple pleasure of just being able to lie here and listen to a gentle story. 5. Peace lives within you. It is always there, in your deepest, quietest center. It is just waiting to be found, waiting to be felt. And so, see if you can touch that peace inside yourself tonight. 4. Perhaps just allow for a little gratitude right now. Gratitude for the simple things, the safe shelter you have tonight, the breath in your body, the flow of life, a small universe running perfectly, all on its own, without any effort from you. 3. Let's begin to imagine right now. Just begin to feel a subtle shift. Feel the pleasant heaviness of your body on the bed, and at the same time, begin to feel a lightness in your mind. Begin to feel a sense of floating, as if you were drifting in a vast and silent space, a deep but gentle darkness, a darkness dotted with billions of tiny, glittering specks of stardust, far, far away. You are drifting safely to check in with your body one last time. Now, your body has worked hard for you today. It is time to give it rest. Feel that final release as all weight just melts away, and just let go, completely let go and drift as I tell you, sleep tonight's sleep story. You are drifting now, gently, floating in a vast, endless space. This is the primordial cloud, a colossal cloud of gas and dust, stretching for millions upon millions of miles. There is no up, there is no down, there is only existence. You feel a profound cold, not a stinging cold, but the cold of infinite stillness, of a universe in waiting. This cold envelops you like a silken blanket of darkness. Around you is darkness, a deep, profound darkness, punctuated by tiny particles of dust, glittering faintly, like billions of tiny diamonds, frozen in time. You are in an absolute silence, a silence so deep, so peaceful, you can almost hear the quiet itself. This enormous cloud is like a slumbering entity, a vast, sleeping potential waiting. It is the universe's dream before the dream takes shape. Everything that will become your world, the Sunday, the earth, the oceans, and even you, is right here, existing as tiny particles of cosmic dust, floating peacefully. Nothing is moving, nothing is hurried. There is only the waiting, a patient, quiet waiting that lasts for millions of years. You drift, held safely in this cosmic cocoon. The feeling of weightlessness is so gentle, so freeing. Your mind doesn't need to analyze. It just needs to observe, just needs to feel. Feel the stillness, feel the gentle cold, and feel the vast, endless space holding you. And then, in that endless quiet, something begins to change. Not a loud sound, not a sudden event, but a shift. Incredibly slow, far away, outside this great cloud, an ancient star has completed its life and gently sent out a ripple of energy, faint and soft, moving through space. It is like the first note in a symphony. It touches your cloud, not as a collision, but as a whisper, a gentle breath. This ripple awakens a power that has always been dormant, gravity. It is like a lullaby, that has just begun to be hummed. The particles of dust and gas begin to feel a gentle pull. They begin ever so slowly to recognize each other's presence. They start to drift towards one another, not in a rush, but like old friends, finding each other in a vast room. The lullaby of gravity is slowly gathering them. The absolute stillness is now replaced by a slow, purposeful motion, a first dance. And in the very center, where the cloud is thickest, a miracle is beginning. Millions, then billions of particles are drawn to the core by that gentle hum of gravity. They don't collide, they merge, they join softly. The mass at the center begins to grow, to compress, and as it compresses, it begins to warm. From the deep primordial cold, a first warmth begins to radiate. This is the birth of the protostar, the heart of the system. You watch from a safe, peaceful distance as the center of the cloud begins to glow, not a blinding light, but a dim, gentle, red glow, like the light of a warm ember in the dark. This light pushes back the darkness, bringing a sense of comfort. And with the light comes a sound, a loud, steady, deep hum vibrating through the nebula. It is the melody of creation, the heartbeat of a cosmic heart just beginning to beat. It is the chorus of the lullaby, a steady, reassuring sound, saying, "All is well, all is proceeding just as it should." That warmth and that light and that deep, steady hum washes over you, pushing back the cold, bringing a sense of even deeper peace. The rest of the cloud now begins to dance, caught in the rhythm of this new heart and the pull of gravity. The vast cloud of dust begins to spin, not chaotically, but in a grand, orderly ballet. All the particles of dust and gas begin to move in the same direction, flattening into an enormous disk, spinning around the glowing protostar. You are drifting along with this dance. You see a great celestial river of stardust glowing in the red light from the center, spinning gracefully and slowly. Everything is in harmony. Everything is in rhythm. And within this spinning river, the smaller notes begin to form, tiny particles of dust in the disk. As they circle, they gently shake hands. They cling together softly. Tiny specks become small pebbles. Small pebbles gently find each other, becoming stones, and stones softly merge to become planetesimals, the very embryos of planets. They are like the children of the nebula growing up within the arms of this dance. There is no rush, no conflict, only a slow and steady gathering. Each embryo finds its own orbit, its own path in the dance, near the warm center, close to the glowing protostar, where the red light is brightest. Only the heavier materials can endure the warmth. Particles of rock and metal, they join, forming small, dense worlds. This is where the Earth, Venus, Mars, and Mercury are beginning to form, the children of the warm inner circle. And further out, much further, in the cold outer rings, where the protostar's warmth is just a distant glow, here ice and gas can exist. The embryos here grow differently. They gather gas and ice, becoming enormous, gentle globes. The great gas giants, Jupiter and Saturn, are forming the quiet guardians of the outer system, all of them spinning on the same plane in the same direction, like a family dancing to the same gentle song. The symphony is drawing to its close. Millions of years have passed like a dream. The protostar at the center has gathered enough mass. It grows hotter, brighter, and then it awakens, not with a bang, but with a glorious, steady light. It ignites. It becomes the sun, a young, brilliant star, and the young Sunday exhales. It releases a wind, a solar wind, gentle but persistent. This wind flows out through the entire system. It blows away all the remaining gas and dust like a gentle gardener tidying up. After the planting is done, it clears the space, making everything transparent and clear. The misty dance of the dust is over. The story is gently drawing to a close. The hazy clouds have vanished, leaving behind a clear, beautiful space. All that remains is the sun shining steadily at the center, and orbiting around it are the planets, the children of the nebula, now fully grown. They are spinning steadily, orderly, in their perfect orbits, each planet in its proper place. The rocky planets near the warmth, the gas giants far away in the deep quiet. The symphony is complete. The cosmic lullaby has now settled into a harmonious silence. No more chaos, no more formation, only balance. You float in this new, pristine solar system. You feel the perfect order, the balance, and the infinite peace of it all. Everything is exactly as it should be, and you realize that this peace, this perfect order, is the same peace that is settling deep, so deep inside your own mind. Your mind, just like this solar system, has found its balance, has cleared away all the dust of thought. All that remains is stillness and clarity. You are no longer just an observer. You are a part of that stillness, a part of the grand cosmic dance. The pleasant, heavy feeling returns to your body. You are enveloped in the peace of the cosmos and the safety of your bed. You have witnessed creation, and now it is time to rest. And now there is nothing but peace, a quiet, deep, and endless peace as you allow your mind to gently drift and float, softly sinking down into sleep, a deep and profound and peaceful sleep. Sleep so deeply, sleep so well.